Hello and welcome to the channel. I am Fuzzy McBear, and we're in Bear Valley in City Skylines. Even though this game is 10 years old, I really like it and clocked up quite a lot of hours in it. Yeah, and this is one of the scenarios, fix the traffic. I renamed it Bear Valley just because. So I was going to take a look around the city. May as well go into camera mode. So the first thing we see is this pile of spaghetti here. It's meant to be two interchanges. So I've got probably there's a nice street along here at one stage, which has been completely demolished and replaced by this terrible freeway. And then you've just got this, I don't know what you call that, a disaster. So if you want to get across from one side of town to the other, you have to go onto take the interchange and then immediately go off. Of course, the ramps on the completely different sides and got a very short distance and very steep ramps. And if you are want to head up this way and you're heading that way, doesn't look, I don't know whether you can or not. I think, let's go out of the, nope, that ramp there looks like that ramp there is completely backwards, which I don't think it's going to help anyway, so yeah. And I think we've got other problems, like we've got nice pristine water until there, and then we've got polluted, some outlets, issues with garbage, issues with industrial pollution, and yeah, so there's a lot of stuff going on. And we've got a few dead people as well, so there might not be a cemetery that's usable. Yeah, so basically to get in and out of the city you have to go through this interchange, which doesn't, well, interchanges doesn't really work. So this is, yeah, so I think what it needs is interchange over here to take out that industrial traffic there, and connecting in with there and there. Obviously a new one there. And this probably won't. I might just interim patch on there just to rather than actually immediately fix it. And I think another change of here for this area here, and try and get a little bit of industrial traffic from there out this way, and also a connection probably put through this way. I will be using network multi-tool, so I think there's a tile boundary in there somewhere. Actually, we'll just look at the tile boundaries. So I definitely need that one. Definitely need that one so we can get into there, and I think this is the final tile. And before I forget, we're just going to hike up taxes to 11%, which is just below the complaining point. And let's just max out all the loans. If we actually go to the scenario goals, we don't have to worry about money. We can go bankrupt if we don't want to. But yeah, the traffic flow is bad, getting worse. The population is close, but we don't want to lose too many people, obviously. And we haven't started yet. So first, I'm just going to demolish all of this here. I'm going to cut the power lines early. because I don't. Well, they're going to probably be in the way. Yeah, these are really, really bad little mini interchanges here. I was going to keep that. I might keep that bridge as well. Half of that bridge anyway. I'll just get rid of that little bit and that. Take that out. So this is basically going to be doing basically demolishing them for now. And I've clipped a bit of highway that I probably could have kept. And just quickly go into underground to get rid of that little bit of tunnel. And I'm just going to get rid of all this along here. Check that. Nope, that's nothing. Rampant. So yeah, somewhere in there we've got to try and put in a new interchange and try and have it line up. And let's move that. And actually, was it there? So I just want a service interchange, and I'm going with a claveleaf service interchange, and this is the one designed by Yumball, who's really good at designing interchanges. Oops, and I kind of forget how clunky sometimes trying to get these interchanges into place can be. I think we're going to have to demolish more stuff. Actually, one thing I should, before I do that, I need to. It's going to put in a planning road. Because I want to go. Though I'm going to probably modify this. So and it's probably going to clip along there, so I'll get rid of that now. It's going to have to be down at least one more, back one, off that road by one. And we're copying the old highway still. And try not to wash too much of the old highway to save a little bit of money. So it's still clipping by one. So, okay, it looks like we've got the space, but have we got the ground level? So, around there might be a problem. So I might just have to... No, I'm just going to leave that and see what happens. Okay, so it's going to do a quick tidy via anarchy on the interchange before I start. I've noticed this interchange. Sometimes the way it sits to me never looks quite right. So I like to try and elevate a couple of these the on ramps and off ramps where necessary. Still got that clunky bit there, but I'm going to fix that off camera because I do know sometimes with that bit around there it can be tricky, and I don't want to. It does take a while to fix. So, 4-lane planning road. I'm gonna take the anarchy and put that back to normal. And we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. 10. Gonna give it a little bit. Oh, before I put it, actually connect it through. You've made it slightly wider because what I want to do is I want to allow room for a footpath and a cycleway underneath there. But I won't do that till more towards the end when I'm doing detailing. This is our first bridge. Oops, I think that's actually made a proper bridge rather than planning, but that's fine. And okay, and this is actually going to be connected through. I actually mentioned should be actually using cycle road on this really, but we can fix. I can go back and fix that. And I don't think it's going to be an issue. I was going to see. Was that? no, I was going to connect it through, but I'm just thinking it's going to take a normal road, and that has reverted to planing road. Just keeps that connection through there. But I don't think it's necessary to have a road that goes all the way across there. And let's go into roundabout builder. And I want a basic 3-lane road. Oops, 3-lane road with no parking. I can turn that into it. Turn that into a roundabout, just because I think that's probably going to. I think that will probably keep it better for the long term. And just going to quickly use the very important. Oops, actually no, I probably need to fix this road here first. Just going to make it a. Just going to make it a 2-lane. Make it 3-lane. Graded that to a 3-lane with bike. Actually, sorry, 2-lane with bike. So that starts giving us our bicycle infrastructure. And it's going to do picker on this here. Now let's use this. So it eliminates the crosswalks to the center. And since I probably should have actually picked the. Yeah, I think the bike one with. That's sorry, it's got to change that road around. So it starts giving us our bicycle network, but obviously we don't want the bikes, even really pedestrians, trying to cross over this interchange. So I might have to sacrifice that building and make a path, or we'll go underneath the bridge, but that will be in the detailing. Oops, and I didn't actually mean to restart that. And before, even though this is kind of detailing, I'm just going to go into Bob. And it's going to change the trees. It lets me. It's going to go for. for young linden when well, or silver birch. Now, I am actually using some custom assets in this build, so I just have to check that's the correct. Silver birch. And we've got a slight issue there. So, resolving that. Just try. Put a node, and then... Nope, that's still stuck there, so I might have to do another solution for there. But I do need to connect this road up properly, and using eminent domain, we're just going to demolish the factories along there. And we've got 4 lanes. I'm going to go to... Don't worry, I'm not going to leave that terrible connection like that. That is technically connected up. So it's going to take that to about there. Do the same on the other side. And there's some funny node stuff going on there, but I will fix that shortly. And run a power cable across here. Actually, run it from the side. Yes, that's going to leave that as the cut-off part of the interchange for now. And using the big tool again, it's going to come in. Yeah, that is just actually going to be a patch connection, just to allow the traffic to flow once we resume the game. And so yes, so that is a start to the city. So I think that solution for this here is node there. there, and we're just going to go to bike lane with no trees. So that blends it in. Then see what's at the right. Okay, so I've got a bit of a gap under there. Yeah, so that is a bit of a beginning to the city. Yeah, so next time I will add the remaining interchanges, which will probably mean more work on the road. Yeah, so one change there, and then I will actually fix the slope on the road. So that's actually it's more even. Let's check what the slope is at the moment. See, and we're at range at line mode still. Okay, that's not too bad, but then I think it gets probably worse as we get it go up this hill. Oops, and before I forget, square this up. Maybe. Okay, if in doubt. Wash that, and I actually might make that section a 4 lane rather than 3. Even then that's kind of oops, I didn't make that 4 lane after all. And we're just going to do a quick shift and want to align the outer nodes. I'm not sure why that side. Sometimes these roads are definitely do weird and wonderful things. And but we can fix. Let's quickly fix that with the road marking tool. And that's doing strange things. Let's try this again. And this definitely does not want to do what it's supposed to do. And I'll trash those line markings. Yeah, no, it's now got... Maybe one will go. Yeah, that definitely shouldn't be looking like that, but it is. So let's have to live with it. And let's check, actually let's check that alignment. The road markings definitely not meant to be looking like that. But anyway, hopefully we'll get that looking a lot better, and I'll probably do some detail. Might even start a little bit of detailing along that. No, I'll do detailing after I've finished the infrastructure. So thank you for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed the video.